Be right back.
But the stuns were at times there, and it worked overall. To start out this round out, already at a man disadvantage, that reveal's not going to give much, except his position being given away. And for BBL, recovering that spike with ease gives him a 4v2 post plant. Sop's ahead of the curve, but caught by LaRock.
He's definitely going to be an interesting piece to the puzzle. Got a lot done on the defensive side, but I think the highlight for me is going to be Sop.
For the attackers, and again, mid pressure from FUT, this time from a different angle, and the result not bad. At least one kill found already. The chance to put price tag on this round for BBL is going to be hard to really claim, though. They've come in with 2 pistols.
So there has maybe an added element of risk with only having those couple of rifles. And
this could be dangerous. He's the man up close on sight. First man around the corner will be Cristalli, though, and it's a headshot. Cleanly delivered. Down to 1. LaRock on 24. And the round falls into the hands of FUT. 1-1 on the low buy. Sensational start to this map. And it's Lover's Rock stuck in the corner, who shoots straight to his head. Convergence path, but Lover's Rock is on his own, so he decides to go to his teammates. Behind that box, though, there's no safe haven. LaRock carves out a slice of paradise for BBL. A chance to get that spike planted, and a chance that Loida has just locked in with Sop up in hand.
a spark ignites a flame, and well, we saw that yesterday as well. People trying to TP into audacious angles and being caught for it. If they're going to catch anybody, straight away goes the Cosmic Divide. Lover's Rock, oh, well, there's the Rolling Thunder as well, trying to force them out of position. Sop even catches one at the edge, expects a punch, and he kills Lover's Rock in that moment as well. Sop just does things that nobody else can do, no matter how you play the game.
LaRock, again, the last man standing. This time an ace would be asked of him, and he's good for 2. I'm getting a bit worried, and now a lot worried. Sociable's fallen, leaving just Yedege, and with an op in LaRock's hands.
While Yedege is known as that safe pair of hands, and his patience might pay dividends. It is so close for LaRock, a millimeter away from maybe one of the greatest aces of all time. And his team are walking up. The stun is sublime, but even still, with only a bullet, he was stunned up. He shouldn't have been able to get 2 from there. They're sending everything to kill these players off, to clear them from this aggressive front, and they will do so.
They want to re-clear it, and Lover's Rock is doing his best. He'll check every corner and eventually find at least the trade. The last man standing, I don't know if it will be Smiles, as he's now fighting a 1v2 for that 6-6 half, and the patience from Lover's Rock gets its reward. A 4K to close out the half. Oh, Paranoia's just caught. Sop can't accelerate as much as he wanted to, but nothing's holding Zeus back. Lover's Rock will push him back.
Some of those positions, there's the stun going through, but they know nobody's on it. He can just duck back into this corner again, even keeping an eye on that position. The plant, it gives it away. It gives the idea away, and Lover's Rock now looking to close around. He started with an ace as well. Lover's Rock will just about get things closed. The pistol under their belts. But they do have to be careful. They might have learned their lesson from the last one. He got 2 to open up the last second round, but he didn't get away. Maybe if they can get to a door. Yeah, there you go. That's their safety net. Almost a collapse to end it. 1. Ram, no! Oh, it was so close to a double ace.
Carried weapons forward, some bought scraps, but they all kept enough for the next round. Moida's farming up a few more credits, and Lover's Rock probably wishes that he was there now. The round's gone from unwinnable to looking likely, if anything. Loida's even caught Sop off guard. Hell, he might win it on his own, but he doesn't know where Sociable is. And the time is ticking now too fast. It would have to be half, but he will make them pay for this round. That's for sure. A 4K and a save. Hey, that's just fine. Great work for Loida. You never know how these things take shape on game day, especially on a game day like this. For Zeus, door closed, but the drop down's already in effect. BBL have 2 players in there and a nade on its way. Causes problems for Kreven, deals damage as well, but Lover's Rock far enough back, he fires into Crystalli, he fires in again! A sociable falls, and Yedige can't see a damn thing! 11 on the board, BBL pushing up towards that map point.
And already an early setup just to clear out Yedige. That lurk is gone immediately. If this was supposed to be the round that FUT turn everything on its head, that's not the start you're looking for.
Lover's Rock, of course, hits the shot onto Zeus as well. And every opportunity so far, he has found this one ridiculous onto Sop. An immediate reaction. And he's looking to close it out from behind. A dimensional drift and puts his third of the round. What a start to the Turkish derby with an in-zone flawless for 13 on the board.
Yeah, it's utter madness how well he's managed to play in these sort of moments. An impressive individual display, and it's safe to say that there might be a few on the other side hoping that this agent is going to be nerfed once again.
Taking it across the line, but making it close has certainly been the main thread for FUT. A strong start out of Sop. He's got a double Crystalli in the same boat, and together they're holding down that A site without any need for backup. Now it's down to Loida to try to stop this. The spam through the smoke, not gonna work.
You need your game sound off the chart if you want to hear any steps. And while maybe that needs to be the case for Rose, I think he knew that enemy was coming, and that enemy is not stopping. I think this map has been more him. Okay.
And another big play by Loida.
Maybe one of the easiest so far. Even still, though, the advantage sits with FUT, and especially the space that's been taken. Even going to utilize, but he's going to get hit by the ult. It doesn't matter, though. He's tacking those ult shots and killing two while he does it.
Zeus taking it clean as can be.
Time, though. They have to keep going, surely.
I said Kreven, I mean Yedige, and that's the problem. Yedige has that backstab on C. They had a choice. Go into the B site blind or hope you've taken out the C defender. Well, Crystalli still stands. 6 seconds, but there's time for a plant.
See what he can do. See if he can get any kills. That's already one, but Sop has decided to eliminate LaRock before he can get anything more. A pistol round to extend that lead for FUT.
I would say his FUT, but it is basically Sop, a one-man army. If anyone else is needed, they have been there to answer, but there's barely anything left. He only found 2.
Rock, this is a nasty position, and it isn't expected, at least not quickly enough. That's a spike down. Can he get out through the door? Yes, he can. Perfect flight, 10 out of 10 dive. A massive disadvantage. An easy kill, though, it seems, for Yedige Rose.
And they need to make sure they don't give it away. The ults combining to take down Yedige, but Sop again. He's brought it back to a 2. He's going in! Oh my God, what is Sop? This man is crazy! The 4K to close it out for FUT. I don't think I've ever seen anybody play the game the way this man does.
Guess what? 29 kills. It wasn't quite the 30 bomb again. And matching his opponent man for man, pound for pound. It is the Turkish derby. It was never going to be a 2-0. We are going all the way to 3 maps, and we are ending this on Ascent. A team that has played all the way from Premier to where they currently stand, a single map away. And while Sop is a single man on a mission, everybody else has been sectioned off by that deadlock wall. Yeah, this is tough now. Whoop. The players on the defense are here. Zeus, even still, though, has done well. Kreven trying to find a gap, and I guess he has done. Sociable adds another to the death toll. In fact, it started strong, but it's slowly dwindling. Currently within this server to try and fight this one back, but Zeus just has not been missing in this round to try and fight versus 3. Another clutch to add to his name, but they are waiting for him. And although he may have got a second shot off after the headshot, it wasn't quite quick enough. FUT claim the pistol.
The waiting arms of FUT. This time it's the waiting arms of BBL, of LaRock, and it's a great start, but time is now ticking. Zeus is on a good angle, but the shot is missed. Luckily, he recovers in the end. And the time alone will decide this fight unless Loida can quickly rid himself of Crystalli. But now, it is too little too late. Zeus only needs the time on his side, and the shot is more than enough. He won't escape with his life. It will be a weapon lost, but they avoid a round lost, and that was the aim of the game.
Enterprise went there earlier today. Nice shock dart initially. Even the net looking to re-aggress. Sop is just running through everything. And honestly, he deserved to be punished. It's LaRock once again with some next level plays. The spam from Yedege is not far away, but there's already a crossfire built up, and Kreven, well, the spam wasn't enough. What a response already from BBL, and in zone flawless. With everything on the line, with champions, Barcelona, but more importantly, the pride of World Stop with the blade storm. That said, he's not going to get a chance to use the other gun. Gives the game away, a swing out coming, and it's going to be Yedege again. That 7-5 looking inevitable. Unless Kreven can hit a timing hit, they are watching that smoke like an absolute hawk, trying to make sure there's no chance for him. And well, he's going to get knifed! What a way to end the first half for Sociable. A little bit of disrespect. Guarantee themselves an additional lead and do it in zone flawless fashion. FUT in the driver's seat, made it immediately to a Masters. That in itself was impressive. Enemy kill. But the fact is, there's a reason FUT have always been considered the top class of Turkish VALORANT, and
do whatever you can to keep this kid happy, to keep him confident, because look at the miracles he is performing when he's given that chance, when he has that belief. And this man, if his team don't believe in him, be damn sure he believes in himself. Perhaps a bit too much, running through the wall.
Okay.
He overheated, he burned too bright. But that flame might not be snuffed down because the judge of Sociable
can close the door.
Has found BBL lacking. The shock dart puts him to 11, but that won't keep them back.
A completely different look to the roster. A complete rebuild away from where they were at the last time they went. Only Yedege will remain. But this round's going a bit better for BBL. Up until that shot. Wait, did they still kill him? Has he survived that long?
Are they that scared of the fight that they will have to take sooner or later? FUT are on their way, and they're taking no quarter. Dead men tell no tales, and it's bodies all over the site. FUT on 12-5. And they are showing no signs of slowing.
To compete with FUT, not to even fight against them. That's just to go to OT. No victory to be had. And they might not even get that much. They are being brawled for, but Lovers Rock has given them a light at the end of the tunnel.
But a very bright light interrupts their push. The flash from Zeus, the run it back used. And the shock dart on the way, it'll tickle him up, it'll do some damage, but Zeus remains! Yedege with the trade has left Lovers Rock all alone. Two-man rushing down the operator, but the gate crash has gotten him far enough away, and of course Cristalli thinks he's closer. He had time to play with, but he had no way of knowing! Cristalli connects it anyways! And 13-5, FUT are going to champions, back to the international stage! And they do it over BBL, locking in not just one appearance on foreign soil, but Barcelona along with it. Their final game in Berlin has been played.